Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley's Homestead Adventures. I hope you enjoyed doing some morning chores with me. Today is nail trim day for me, so I am out and about. I'm heading to a adjacent town about 40 minutes away to do nail trims for the day, and so I'm not sure how long I'll be out today, but we will see what kind of adventures we run into on the road. We always have something that comes up, and I need to get Consequence a bath, and I need to run some errands while I'm in a bigger town. So we will see. We will see how it goes. But I do get to touch and love on about 9 dogs today, so that's exciting news. So come along with me, and we'll see if we can run into anything on the road, and then I'll meet you back at the farm. Come on, little man. There you go. Well, you guys are really moving this morning. There you go. I love a good turtle rescue, and it was awesome that I got to do 2 today. So I missed one because it just wasn't a good opportunity for me to stop. You got to be careful with traffic and all of that, and it just wasn't a good place for me to stop. So I sent up a little prayer for him. I hope he made it across, but I did help those other 2, and that was cool. And of course, it always feels good to get the farm truck clean. I mean, it doesn't get clean very often, and so Consequence is clean for today. I don't know how long it'll last, but it feels good to get her clean, and I got her all vacuumed out and everything, so that's good. We are back on the farm, obviously, and now it's time for me to play catch up. It is evening, and so I am going to try to get the animals out so that they can have an evening graze. And the babies can get some, energy runoff. So we're gonna pick up right where we left off this morning, and we're gonna finish getting that net up. The grass has gotten so long that I've got a weedy whack around where the net goes. So let's get out there, get back to work. Reese's, come on. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Reese's. Reese's. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Reese's. Come on. Come on. Well, that was utter chaos. But they're all out in the pasture now for a few hours. You can guarantee I'll be feeding these ladies a little less tonight. Because they used up a good portion of their alfalfa pellets for the evening feed just to get them out here, because they all decided to play sheep games. Nothing like a good evening sweat. Leave it to the sheep to get me farm fit. Get my workout in for today. Let's go do something easier. Are you wondering where the kelp is? Yeah, I know. I ordered it. It's coming. I'm sorry. I dropped the ball a little bit on that. I didn't pre-order. But it's coming, okay? Like I said, I got it ordered. That's the best I can do. So, like my cows, for instance, and my horse, they get garlic minerals, regular mineral salt, kelp, sulfur blocks, and a white salt block. Those are the extras. I just came up here for a water break and I found my elusive barn cat. Are you now an outdoor kitchen cat, not a barn cat? Huh? Okay. You know your dad is gonna yell at me for not kicking you off of that smoker cover. You don't care? Okay. All right. These are wasabi radishes that I harvested from the garden yesterday, and didn't have time to do anything with them yesterday. So I am going to, and they do, in my experience, I tasted them yesterday and I took a teeny tiny bite, and let me tell you what, it lit me up. These things taste just like wasabi. I watched a bunch of videos and some people were saying that they were really not hardly even spicy at all. They didn't have any resemblance to wasabi. So I was worried, and this is the first time that I've grown them. Let me tell you what, I'm really glad I didn't take a big old bite assuming that they were not hot, because I coughed for a good 5 minutes after taking a very small bite. And we will try them this winter when Mr. Wonderful and I are back together, and maybe have something to try it with. Next task we have to do is we need to feed Cheeky, my sourdough starter. My alarm for my water went off while we were in the kitchen, so I need to change it really quick. It's like watching the water show at the Treasure Island in Las Vegas. Okay, back in. I now have vegetables coming out of the garden, and eggs are back to where they're not super expensive. So I am going to make a batch of dog food with eggs. I will save the eggshells. Bake them off at 350 for 30 minutes and then blend them, and those eggshells will then in turn go back to the garden and or into the dog food for added calcium. Cups of brown rice. We only feed our dogs brown rice. So that will be good to have homemade dog food again for my dogs. It's been a long time, and of course I'm still waiting on eggs from those chickens, so can't wait till we can do it 100% from our farm. Well, not 100% because we'll always need rice, but the rest of the stuff I can't wait till it's from the farm. But for now, it's always good to feed them home cooked food when I can and when we can afford to, and eggs have dropped in price. So I paid, I think, $2.68 for 2.5 dozen. So that makes it well worth my while to give them home cooked food, which they absolutely love, and I believe it's better for them, but I'm not a veterinarian, and I do have to put that in here. I'm not a veterinarian. This is my recipe. This is what I do for my dogs. It does not necessarily mean that it's right or true or what you should do. Do your own research and consult with your veterinarian to make sure that you are both on board with what you are doing. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me today on my work day off on the farm, and getting to see the babies and the turtle rescues, and you know, just kind of what happens in a day here, how I play catch up when I get back from a day of work or a day off the farm. I just kind of bust my butt and knock my chores out and, you know, make sure to check everything. And sometimes things just have to wait until tomorrow. That's just the way it is. My grandma always used to say, what doesn't get done today will get done tomorrow. So there's no sense in stressing about it. So I hope you guys had a good, productive day as well. Thank you for coming along with me. I always appreciate it. And it's always funner when you're here. I will see you on the next one. Yours truly.